Hello, I'm about to do my final lesson, right? And my final lesson is part of the life skills lesson, Shapes Around Me. It talks about shapes, and in conclusion, right, we're focusing on the conclusion here. In conclusion, I created a worksheet. So what I'm going to do is take my learners through the worksheet, right? I'll try to explain shapes. Okay, I've explained the shapes at the development. I'll try to help them recall the shapes that they've learned while I was teaching. Ask them questions that will help them see where they still struggling or still lacking. So I'll start the conclusion by asking my learners, so learners, what were we talking about? What did you learn today? Learners can give me different answers. Others cannot even raise their hands because they didn't understand anything. Others can tell me that, Miss, we learned that. So some learners can answer the questions and some can't. You know that learners learn differently. With other learners, they are too shy to say it. I can even give them papers to ask what they've learned in the lesson of shapes. So after that, I'll try to assist them with the worksheet that I did, which is a hard copy, and also I did it on my laptop, and also tried to show it on the overhead projector so that my learners could see. So this is the worksheet I did, right? I did about shapes. There are so many questions that I had, but I tried to make from high order, middle order, and low order. So the first question that I'll make my learners do, because now they are relaxed with the lesson, it's more of a conclusion. I'll ask my learners, as you know that if you prepare a worksheet for grade 1, 2, 3 learners, you need to have low order questions, middle order questions, and high order questions. So the first question, which is part of the low order, it's much of the easier questions. It says color in the shapes, right? So I'll assist my learners to color in the shapes. They already know what are shapes. They already know that shapes are triangles, circles, crescents, stars, and many more. So I'll ask them to color in with their favorite color. So you know, when you tell the learners about their favorite color, most of them will go for the darker colors. So I'll make it I'll give them variety of colors so that they can have choices. And the second question that I've prepared, which is the middle order. The middle order question says, draw the shapes of the following. So my middle order question, as I said, it reads, draw the following shapes according to their objects. The first object is a door, right? They already know now. They can identify, since I've taught the lesson and I've helped them to develop throughout the lesson. Now it's just a conclusion. They already know a door. What type of shape is a door? So I'll ask my learners to draw a door, right? And they can tell me a door is a rectangle or a hexagon or a star, whatever. So I want to see if my learners have grasp any knowledge, right? And I have a cone, so my learners will draw a cone. They all love ice cream. Most of the learners love ice cream, so that's why I decided of a cone. So once they think of a cone, they'll think of ice cream and they can relate it to a triangle. So they can draw cone. They can draw a cone in. The last object will be an orange. So they'll need to draw a shape of an orange. So once they've done that, I can see if my learners have understood the shapes, and they can identify the characteristics of those shapes, and they are able to draw them clearly. And the last one will be match the shape with the word. So those are the high order questions because they're not easy. You need to recognize the word, you need to recognize the shape. So my learners will have to match. Now if you say star, you are able to see the word star, right? You are able to see the word star, that it starts with an S, and you can match. Now you can also match an oval with an oval, right? An oval word. And yes, after matching those shapes, I will then mark my learners' work and see where do they lack and where do they need assistance. And I can also I can also use other innovative strategies after my worksheet, after marking and seeing that some learners are lacking. I can still play more videos, try to use puzzles, try to use blocks to build those type of shapes, because learners are learned differently, and we need to understand that we can't stick to one method, as learners are different, and as teachers we need to find ways of improvising, with blended learning has made things to be easy, because now you are able to find things from online and show it to your learners, especially privileged schools. They find it much easier to learn because now their teachers have more exposure to these things. Thank you.